Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Frozen Fortunes. Now, I figured we'd start this time taking a little look at Jonas Svenningsson, rocking a brand new tan, as are a lot of the team, presumably from our little away trip to Holland, I guess? But regardless, Svenningsson looking very, very good. The best player on the team by a country, well, not by a country mile. There's some other players quite close, Bravo being one of them. Now, the main reason I'm here is the fact that Svenningsson has just signed a brand new deal to put him on £9,200 a week, which is a lot of money, I grant you, and now has 3 caps for Denmark at the age of 19, but I feel like tying him down for another 5 years was a big deal. We've also got Bravo on a brand new 5-year contract. They both wanted big new deals after us qualifying for the Champions League, and frankly, I was happy to provide. We've got the money. I was able to do that along with some other stuff just to make sure. Chowie's new contract as well, which is good. I've had to put a promise in that says we're going to win the league. Svenningsson's the same. I think he wants us to challenge, so that's fine. I think we should be able to complete both those promises, and the team is very, very happy right about now. Right, let's just quickly take a little look at the 2 games we've played off camera so we can get on with some stuff, because I have made some improvements to the club. Hilariously, for our next game, because there was a giant international break afterwards, I decided to play the first team squad for a league game for the first time in about a month and a half. And yeah, we lost, which is just brilliant because our B team has been doing so well in the league. I thought the league, you know, the A team would come in and smash things, but they didn't. We probably deserved more from the game. I think we were unlucky to lose this one, but sometimes you're just going to get that. We just couldn't really get anything going. Massimiliano Rocco was the best player on the pitch for us, but we just couldn't get past Aalborg, which is a shame because that would have been a good time to really keep that run going. Still only 1 goal conceded though, so there's that. And in the second game, we were at home to Nordsjælland, who are certainly not the team they once were. The first half in this game was very, very even, and it took Jonas Svenningsson coming off the bench to really change things for us. He scored a goal and kept creating some stuff after that. We created a lot of good chances with him on the pitch before we finally got a goal. I think it was from a corner or a free kick with Christian Lever finishing things off. But another goal, another win, and another clean sheet. We've only conceded 3 league goals in 8 league games so far. Best attack and best defence, which is what I wanted. We're looking very good at the moment, but that defeat away to Aalborg, it's a bit of an annoyance for me. And all that leaves us looking like this. We are 21 points on the board, but only 1 point ahead of second place Lyngby, who have had an unbelievable start to the year and are yet to lose a single game. They look like they could be a real challenger this year. It'd be weird to see another team emerge as a potential title challenger, but Copenhagen just have not been on it. Ever since they changed their manager, I don't think they've actually won a game yet. Actually, tell a lie, they definitely have, but it's still not looking too good for them. Rogers Jr. is still up there with 5 assists in the league. He's one of the best players in the league. E is still up there for goals. Obviously, that will change, so don't worry. Unfortunately, Keradin Chowie actually pulled a hamstring while he was on duty with Algeria, which means he will miss today's game against Bayern, which is a pain, as will Sani Akinola. So we're going to have to do a bit of shuffling around. We've done all right without Akinola, but we don't look quite as clinical in certain areas as we do when he's in the team. So I'll be very, very glad when he's back. The Bayern game, I think we were going to struggle to get anything, but we're going to go for it. You know, we're at home. We're going to go for every single game we can. I think Sani Akinola, though, if he's back for the Fiorentina game, that would be very, very good for us because I think he could make us a real difference on that in that game. Also, new data analysis facilities, which have cost us 275 grand, but we've got 16 mil in the bank right now. I was glad to get that stuff done. Not only that, we also have new training facilities. The first time I've updated that, and that's going to cost us another 400 grand. The board wouldn't let me offer any more stuff, so we're going to go back for youth facilities as well. Try and up everything as much as we can now, because I think we're going to be consistently, hopefully anyway, qualifying for the group stages and building up a bit of cash, which is nice. And not only that, but the board let me sign an affiliate agreement with FAA COE, which is a massive one for us, because they're probably the best producers of youth talent in the sort of Oceanic Asia region, really. So us having an affiliate agreement with them abroad, our first overseas affiliate, is going to be very, very important for us going down the line. I think we might be able to pick up some absolute gems from them. And apparently it's going to boost our overseas merch sales and corporate income and stuff like that too. So that's kind of nice. Now, it's Bayern at home. Of course, we have played them once before. We played them in a friendly about 7 years ago or something when we sold, I think it might have been Sergio Santos as it happens. Now, he wouldn't, oh crap. Sergio Santos is a Bayern player. He might not be allowed to play against them tonight. This could be a real problem. Akinola's injured, Santos might not be able to play against them, and I'm pretty certain I loaned out Matthias Hansen because someone was prepared to offer us his full wages and some money. This could be an interesting situation we've got ourselves here. Oh dear. Okay, so first string, obviously Chowie, he can't play because he's still injured. Akinola, he can't play because he's still injured. Santos? Okay. Weirdly, Bayern Munich are letting Sergio Santos play against them in the Champions League. I'm glad. I'm just a bit baffled as to why. Shishi obviously will put back to a central mid. There we go. Bravo, Svenningsson, Santos, Shishi, Zayem, Rogers Jr., Moscutza, Lever, Rocco, Curtin, and on the bench we'll figure all this out. Liang, Seifi Surgod, Yakim Rivera, Kravinos, and Johnny Iya. That is our bench for today's game. We've got a few little injuries here and there, but this was always going to be a free hit. Let's have a look at the opposition report. Oh, and not only that, but they're also playing a system that we don't particularly excel against anyway, so I think we might struggle. But you never know. This could be a lie. So an inside forward in Julian Brandt, and Weigl is the guy that we're going to have to try and mark up. But look at that. They've got Corentin Tolisso. Anyone else in there that I reckon? Yeah, Kimmich, Donnarumma. I don't think we're going to get anything from this game, but you never know. It could, you know... I wonder how many men they're going to bring to this match. Anyway, let's go. Our only potential option is the fact that some of their players are a little bit worse for wear, but I don't think that's going to make much difference. Right then, let's do this and see what happens. I have still been after Renato Busso, but he still won't sign for us. And someone in the comments has told me that it might not be able to happen until he's 17 because he's not signed the contract. He's got a pre-contract deal with Hellas Verona, but he can't until he signs that negotiate another transfer away anyway, even though they're prepared to actually sell us the player, so that could be the issue. My worry is that once he does that, they'll ask for more money, or he still won't join. But anyway, question of the day, and today's question is this: do you ever use the editor to check, oh, and they've already scored? Sergio Carrera, from a corner of all things, gives Bayern Munich the lead here. That's a bit of an unfortunate start. Not really the way we... Oh, no, it's not a corner. Free kick. Not really the way we would have wanted to fall behind here against Bayern Munich. But yeah, do you ever use the editor to check CA and PA? No. I don't have the editor turned on for this. I don't even know if I've even got it for FM18 anyway. But no, it sort of defeats the point for me. Although some people did check using the editor on my Portsmouth save. After I put the save out, they checked some of the players, and apparently I had two of them that were 200 PA, which is pretty damn cool, to be honest. I guess it shows the scouting really did work at the time. Don't know if this one's going to be like that. Certainly not yet, I wouldn't have thought. Then again, Jonas Svenningsson. Anyway, yeah, if you've got any ideas for a question today, drop us in the comments. Svenningsson's through! He scored! B67 won, Bayern Munich won. Jonas Svenningsson has scored against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Speak of the goddamn devil, what a moment that is for us. Well, if nothing else, we can say that we've just equalised against Bayern in the Champions League. Santos with a lovely ball through. Svenningsson with the composure puts it in the bottom corner, and that is 1-1. Game on, lads. Maybe there is something here for us. You never know. I'm starting to sweat already. Carrera, they've got men... Well, they're not really flying forward in the traditional sense. Carrera has just walked past. He's got no one in the box to pick out, though. Wait, he still manages to... Come on, guys. You're better than that. Track your runners. Do we go for it? Because this tactic generally works better with a look for the overlap kind of situation on. So I'm tempted to switch to that anyway. It could cause us some problems. We're going to push forward as well. There might still be a faint hope for us. At least we've actually scored a goal against them. It's more than I actually thought. I figured we'd probably lose this game 2 or 3-0, to be honest. Kimmich. A lot of the play does start with the ball in our end. Maybe we should switch to counter. Because we're not going to get much of the ball. So maybe switching to a counter-attacking approach isn't such a bad idea. It will allow us to maybe pour bodies forward a little bit quicker. Oh, don't concede from yet another free kick, please. Oh, I feel like we're going to lose the ball on this play and concede a goal. So yeah, Santos does well. Can he turn? Ah, no. They're just not quite able to turn it. Oh, wow. He's gone all the way through. And a mower with an excellent save there to deny him. Well, 1-1 at half-time. We're winning a lot of headers. I don't know if you can see because my face cam's in the way, but we've won 85% of our headers to their 32%. Winning a lot of tackles. No crosses completed, though. The possessions come back a little bit towards us. Maybe it's because we're sort of... I don't know why it would come back, to be honest, but that's how the situation is at the moment. With Tolisso injured, I don't know. We might have a chance. I think the best thing we can do is just go out there and keep playing our game. We just need to create sneaky little opportunities, like the type that Svenningsson's already got for us. Just in those little areas. Here we go, Moscutsa. Can he find a cross? I wish he'd... Oh, hello. No, he's done all right. I just want to see us hit a few more crosses, perhaps. Lever. Here we go. Svenningsson's into space. He's in. Can he shoot? Shishi? Oh, he's at the bar! Svenningsson! We've got the lead! B67 2, Bayern Munich 1. Jonas Svenningsson has scored a brace and we lead at home to Bayern Munich. This is actually happening. I can't believe this has happened. We're 2-1 up at home to Bayern. I still don't know if we're going to be able to do enough to hang on, but it doesn't matter. We're doing brilliantly. What a strike this is from Juan Shishi. Off the bar. It's deflected back to Svenningsson, who puts it into the empty net, basically. Still have to beat the goalkeeper, I suppose. 2-1 to B67. Wow. I don't really know what to do at this point. We're already on counter. I think that's the best bet for us right now, is to stay on counter-attacking and just try and pick them off if we get an opportunity. I don't really want my wing-backs playing... Oh, Svenningsson's through again. Oh, my goodness me. You are witnessing something special here, brought to you by Trondheim Hatter, the sponsor of Jonas Svenningsson, at My Giddy Aunt. We are 3-1 up at home to Bayern Munich. Jonas Svenningsson has got himself a hat-trick. What a ball this is as well from Moscutsa. Just into the channel. Svenningsson completely outruns his man. And, well, he's just announced himself on the world stage here. If we win this game, because of which, you know, there's still a long way to go in this match. But let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet. Bayern Munich could easily score 2 goals against us left. There's still plenty of time for them to do that. Okay, can we hang on? I still think counter is the best approach for this game so far, though. Santos, got to look long. Oh, please don't lose the ball, Sergio. Just knock it inside. Oh, takes his man on. Swips it through for Svenningsson. He's through again. Jonas Svenningsson should have made that 4-1 to B67 and grabbed his 4th goal of the night. An hour on the clock. Shishi does brilliantly there. And that is a great pass into the channel for Bravo. Can he find someone? No, he's not. Oh, he actually has. We're doing very well at keeping the ball in these areas. Oh my god, Moscoots with the space. Can he find a cross? He does. Bravo! I'm absolutely lost for goddamn words. B67 4, Bayern Munich 1. Jonas Svenningsson has got 4 goals. I don't know how I'm going to title this episode without giving this away. What is going on, guys? Moscoots is balling. Bravo's brilliant strike, and on the rebound, Svenningsson a bit lucky with the deflection, but he's got 4 on the night. If this doesn't get him a 10 out of 10, I do not know what will. Half an hour to go. This game is still not over yet. Let's make no mistakes. It is still Bayern Munich. They could do a lot in that time. Shishi. Rogers Jr. Santos. Svenningsson. Oh my goodness, he could have had 5. To be honest, I'm actually just kind of tempted to, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of situation with the midfield. They're playing really well, keeping the ball brilliantly at times. The possession is coming back towards us time after time. Rogers Jr., Bravo, can he square it? I am so confused right now. It is B67 5, Bayern Munich 1. They took the lead in this game early on. And since then, since we switched to counter-attacking, that's the only thing we've changed, is to go counter-attacking and look for the overlap. We're 5-1 up. I do not understand. Bravo's ball in, Shishi's there, and it's 5-1. This is insane. I don't know what's happening. This is like one of these once-in-a-save type of situations. I remember when Portsmouth, not Portsmouth, it was either Portsmouth or Wimbledon, same kind of situation where we ended up beating Bayern Munich like 6-1 or something, where we totally didn't expect to. Wow, I'm lost for words at this point. Svenningsson has put on an absolute clinic, but not just that. It's everything else that's come with it. Lever, over the top. Svenningsson's through again. Keepers. Does anyone know what's going on? Jonas Svenningsson scored 5 goals against Bayern Munich and was 6-1 up. I'm actually struggling to breathe. Bayern Munich are playing like the Chuckle Brothers. What is the goalkeeper doing here? What is going on? 6-1 BA67, 5 got... Come on, Svenny. Double hat-trick. If you score a double hat-trick now, then you might as well be a club legend from this point. I mean, he already is, but that would secure it. Amo with the long ball. Yakin probably won't win that, though. It's come to Zayem, though. Shishi. Space is all over the pitch. Moscoots are into the channel. He's through. He's got Svenningsson in the middle. We're 7-1 up against Bayern Munich. I don't know what's going on. Have Bayern Munich... Is the game broken? Like, seriously? I have no words anymore. We're 7-1 up at home to Bayern Munich. Yeah, as I've already said, for someone who's lost for words, I know I'm saying many, many words, but I don't understand what's going on. I'd be very interested to see some of the ratings of the Bayern Munich players after this. Really? Okay, well, the Bayern Munich are probably going to get one back from the penalty spot. We've been superb. Alaba steps up, and Amoa's saved. Of course he's bloody saved it. All the possible things that could go right today have gone right for us, which makes me worried that we might end up having no luck towards the end. It doesn't matter. We're going to get 2 million quid for beating Bayern Munich. And not only that, what a save from Amoa. I can't believe we've now... Wow. B67 7, Bayern Munich 1. Jonas Svenningsson scores 5 goals. 1 for Shishi, 1 for Yakim. He got a 10. Donnarumma got a 5.1 in that game, but honestly, it could have been lower. I don't even know what to say. We've got some games off camera. We'll come back and play against Fiorentina. If we could beat Bayern Munich 7-1, then good lord what we could do to Fiorentina. Probably lose. Right then, guys, Matt here from the editing suite. For whatever reason, I pressed record on the face cam for the second half of this episode, and it just did not record, even though it said it did on the monitor, and there's just no file on the camera. So that's a pain in the arse, and I had nowhere to do any kind of re-recording, so that kind of sucks that you're going to have no face cam for the second half of this video, but at least we managed to capture the first half, and that's the main thing. Anyway, back to the video. Right then, guys, we're back, and we've had some games in between which we very much need to talk about because I've been trying some stuff out. The first of which was, of course, at home against Lyngby in the league, in a really tough game. They were right below us in the league, and to be fair, this game was very, very tight for the most part. They played the exact same type of system as Bayern Munich, which was why I was kind of curious. When we took the lead through Aldo Saifi from a free kick, the game was very, very evenly balanced, and then we switched it over to counter, like we did against Bayern, and we tore them apart for the rest of the game. It took us a while to get the goals. Yakim and Bravo's goals both came in stoppage time. We were ripping them apart on the counter-attacking. And I think if we can get ourselves in front against teams that play that system, switch to counter, we could really be lethal on the break, and a new way of playing against those sort of sides, because that's the strategy that's the tactic that's always I've struggled with somewhat. So I think we might have unlocked that one, and it means we could have a really good chance at a great season, and maybe even getting third in this Champions League group, or even higher. You never know. Then we had ourselves a merry little cup game. I actually played the full strength first team for this game, purely because we had games too close together that we were using the B team for. So I figured there was a chance to give these guys a little run out here. They missed a penalty against us in this game, but didn't create much else. Bravo grabbed himself a pair, and Svenningsson got the other one. A pretty much routine win in the cup. We've got Randers in the next round, though, so bit unfortunate that we got a decent side at this early stage. And our last game in this little run was away against Odense, who yet again, another side that played that system. Avarta didn't, so I didn't try that sort of stuff out against them. But we took the lead early on through Johnny Iya, of course, of all people. Claudio Rivera then made it 2, and then we switched it over to the counter-attacking. And again, we created a lot of chances in the second half. They did get one with their first shot on target, which was a bit annoying. But late goals from Yakim and Mariano Bravo coming off the bench just killed them off and made it 4-1. Gave us back our lead at the top. In fact, I think it's now 6 points because Esbjerg won away at Lyngby, and now they are in the number 2 spot, I believe. And they've got the top scorer in the league as well. They are thumping goals in and are really matching us pound for pound in terms of goal scoring. Actually, no, I think Copenhagen just won, so they're now top. Or not top, but second. We also be pleased to know we sold out the ground for the game against Bayern Munich for the first time ever. We've never had a full 10,000 people in that ground. We did it. We made £200,000 from the gate receipts, and Bayern actually took 500 fans to Greenland to watch that game, to watch their team get thumped 7-1 by us. Real Madrid also won 8-0 on the night as well that time against Dynamo Kiev. So good big scores flying around all over the place. They're the favourites against Fiorentina today. They lost their first game, I think, 2-0 against Paris Saint-Germain. So a win, if we could sneak a win here, there'd be a real chance of us getting third in the group and getting into the Europa League knockout stages. Although, if we could pull off something magical against Bayern again, you never know. We could sneak. You just don't know what can happen at this point. Martin Akronsen's going to referee it too, so there's that. Right, back onto the first string. Akinola is basically fit and raring to go at this point, so I'm going to drop him back into the team right now because I think he deserves it, just for the way he's played. Although I must admit, Santos did brilliant. I can't believe that as well. Santos played against his current club and beat them 7-1. That's a bit embarrassing, isn't it, really? So Bravo, Svenningsson, Akinola, Shishi, Zayem, although we put Shishi back onto a central midfielder. There we go. Rogers Jr., Chowie, Leva, Rocco, Curtin, and Amoa. And on the bench, we'll do a little switcheroo here. We'll have Niang, Moscutsa, Santos, Yakim, Saifi, Kravinios, and Johnny Iya. Now, I reckon they're going to play a 4-4-2, so there's no room for the whole counter-attacking thing against that system today. But we're good against 4-4-2, so we might be able to keep some possession against them. Cristante, well, we all know about him, is the man to watch, really. We're going to mark the crap out of him and then just kind of let the rest take care of itself. Anyone interesting in their team now that I recognise? Not really. Anyway, let's get into this. I mean, I said before the Bayern game, they had a few tired players, but it wasn't that dramatic. Like, they've got a few as well, but I don't see it going to be causing that much of a problem. And I just don't know what happened with Bayern. We just seem to... It was literally like the perfect storm of situations, I think. That's all I can really explain it with. It's crazy. But it's amazing. That's for sure. We would never have seen anything like this. It's probably the best result I've ever had on a save. I think that probably is actually the biggest upset result that I've ever had on an FM save. Because when we beat them with Wimbledon, we were still a Premier League side, you know? There's a difference between being a Premier League side and I thought we had a penalty to them then, and being what we are, which was Danish champions and a side that snuck in to the champions. I say snuck in, we did quite well, but you know what I mean? We're not Bayern. They're actually keeping quite a lot of possession, which is a rarity. When we play against 4-4-2 teams, generally speaking, we have the majority of the ball, sometimes up to 60% possession. So it's interesting to see that they're actually able to hang on to quite a lot of it. It does make me wonder if we could try going counter-attack at some point in this game, though. Particularly if we were to take a sneaky lead, or if the game is just looking a bit beyond us in terms of possession and we're just sort of struggling. Wow, Bravo in acres. Svenningsson's in space. Akinola, here we go. Svenningsson, right, we need ball back post. Back up. I mean... Look at this. We've got the lead away in Italy against Fiorentina. Sani Akinola with the goal. Svenningsson with the assist. Beautiful little 1-2, essentially. This is just wonderful stuff. Bravo sees the run of Akinola running on. He spots Svenningsson. It's not the best pass into him, but Svenningsson just makes it a great one. And then just puts this straight through. Akinola on his return to the team, and he's broken the net again. And we've got the lead here in Italy. This is crazy. Right, should we try it? Let's try and go on counter for the rest of this game. Speaking of a lot to be done, there isn't a lot being done currently by Fiorentina. Paris Saint-Germain are winning away at Bayern Munich. That actually pleases me greatly. If they lose the home... Oh, it's 2-0 now. Okay, so PSG, if you could go and make sure you win that game, that would be ideal, because if we can get a win here, I think this would give us a real shot at second spot. I don't know, I haven't really looked at the German league. We should probably check... In fact, let's check this now. So Bayern Munich... Not the team they once were, he says, and they've won the league every year except last year when they came second. We've just not really created anything since I switched over to it. So that's an option that we've definitely got against teams that play that 4-2-3-1 type of system, and it clearly works dramatically well. But against 4-4-2s, it doesn't really seem like the style of play we need to be choosing. I think we'll go back to standard and we'll just sort of see where it leads us at this point. Yes, oh god, right, okay. I think in a double substitution here, because it's actually Bravo that's played poorly tonight. So Lever's, what kind of injury are we talking? Groin, oh great. To be fair, we've got a lot of defenders. That is one of the bonuses about this. I'm going to bring in Kravinos instead of Safey, although Safey's really had a resurgence this year in his form. Bravo's coming off because he's playing really, really badly. And we're going to go with, we'll go with Mark Yakim. I think he deserves it, frankly, because he's been truly excellent in the league. He's got 5 goals for us in the league this season already. And I think Iya's got 5 as well. So those two really are holding down the fort in the league. Berisha round the post. This is fine. Oh, Curtin. Yakim, right, look long. Svenningson says, he should have looked for Sven. There we go. And it's 4-0 to PSG. Right, come on. Pick a good cross, Svenny. Ball in. Shishi's header, and it's in the back of the net, and it's 2-0 here in Italy. Juan Shishi with the goal. Jonas Svenningson, he might have got 5 in the last game, but he's got 2 assists today as well. I can't wait to see what his numbers are going to look like at the end of the season. I thought Yakim had made a slight error there, but he played the pass perfectly. Svenningson whips this ball in, and Juan Shishi, of all people, with the header. Terrible goalkeeper from Aldera. We're 2-0 up. PSG are 4-0 up away at Bayern. It's all coming up. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Fiorentina really haven't thrown a great deal at us, to be honest. We've actually stood really, really... ball in. Chacon, it's in the back of the net. Adrian Chacon with the goal. Right, okay, Fiorentina back in the game. I guess they probably deserved a goal, but that's why that Juan Shishi goal was so, so important. Do we go on counter for these final 7 minutes, few minutes of this game, or do we just sort of trust the team to do their job? Really, we shouldn't be conceding from that type of situation. We had 3 players covering him, so that's a bit annoying. I don't understand what's going on at Bayern Munich. They've conceded, 12 goals in 2 matches now. And Svenningson's through. Can he finish off the night? Oh, wow. It's 3-1. Jonas Svenningson is having the Champions League campaign of his life. I believe that is now his 11th goal in the Champions League already this season. And we've already broken the record for most goals scored in the Champions League, which was held by Monaco with 31. Of course, now it's 35 or 36? 3-1 here. Svenningson with the goal, and he's going to be man of the match yet again. Sensational form from him, and a great win for us, and a terrible result again for Bayern Munich. Losing 7-1 and then 5-0 at home as well is troublesome. Maybe Fiorentina could give them some. Who knows? Right, there you go, a 3-1 win. I was a lot more calm during this game, and rightly so. Bordeaux beat Zenit St. Petersburg 6-0. There's some really strange high scores floating around. What the hell? Apparently that goal... Oh, there we go. Okay, it took a little while to buffer in. Wow. Well, here's how things stand at the moment. Svenningson top of the charts there with 11 goals. Also, 11 goals and 7 assists Jonas Svenningson has got in the Champions League. He's looking at being player of the season in Europe here. We could have some serious bidders after this. We're top of our group with a +8 goal difference. Paris Saint-Germain have a +7. And then Fiorentina and Bayern Munich with a -11 goal difference after 2 games. I'm baffled by it, but clearly it wasn't just us that were good against them, as PSG thumped them 5-0 in Germany. Crazy stuff. Anyway, next episode, we've got some more of these. This is going to be fun. So, off-camera games, we've got Esbjerg at home, which is a huge one, as they are 3rd in the league at the moment, and are one of our big rivals at the moment, and they've scored a lot of goals. That should be fun. And then away at Brøndby, who are down in 5th, so a couple of tough ones to come. Then, we've got Paris Saint-Germain away, and we've also got, we've got a double header against Paris Saint-Germain. That's going to be so tough. And in between that, we've also got Horsens at home, Randers away in the cup, and then Courier at home. There's a lot of winnable league games in there too. I genuinely think we could start pulling a gap in the league right now if the B team keeps playing as well as they are, and 2 crazy tough games in the Champions League. But if you have enjoyed this episode, and I really hope you have, we beat Bayern Munich 7-1. If that doesn't get us at least 7 likes on the video, I'll be very disappointed. Anyway, if you have enjoyed it, drop a like on the video, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel for new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I will join you guys in the next episode for the crunch time games, really, against Paris Saint-Germain. Can we take them on and take any points? Do you think we'll get any points? Maybe we can sneak a draw at home? I know I'm maybe downplaying it again, but I think they are a cut above everyone else in this group at the moment, and that's fine. 2nd would be unbelievable. Anyway, see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.